Sup with it, guys? You got Excellent back again for my week 3 team builder up against Keester, ready to bounce back from our upsetting last week loss. So Keester's got a team of Jirachi, Zapdos, Megalopni, Entei, Pelipper, Whimsicott, Kingdra, Porygon Z, Hitmonchan, Marvo, Vanillux, and Golurk. I'm not really sure exactly what to expect from him. I know he'll definitely want to bring Zapdos and Megalopni. I imagine he'll probably want Jirachi to help deal with my Veil and Deoxys speed. Entei could be a good breakup, but he's probably going to be a little bit hesitant to bring that. Definitely going to see a Kingdra maybe paired with Pelipper and probably Porygon Z, but I'm not 100% sure on exactly what he'll be bringing here. So we're once again going to be relying on Deoxys speed. This is Mr. 2 kills minimum. If you didn't know, he's definitely getting 2 kills every single game. No doubt in my mind about that. So we're bringing Darkinium Z for the Jirachi. Outside of the Jirachi, he really loses to Psychic Spam, so I've just got Nasty Plot, Psychic, Psycho Boost, and Dark Pulse. Psycho Boost is needed to kill stuff like the Zapdos, potentially a bulky Pelipper or Porygon Z, maybe, at +2, but otherwise I can just put Psychic and not have to worry about the drops on the team. +2 Darkinium Z, Dark Pulse does kill Spadaf Jirachi, so I don't need to worry about that. And as you can see here, I've just run Timid Max Speed because this is enough to outspeed a Scarf Jirachi, so I don't need to worry about him coming in to revenge kill me. This means that pretty much I only need to fear Rain and like maybe some priority spam from Megalopni, but it's definitely going to be putting in the finest of work this game as long as I can shut down any Rain he's got. And shut down the Rain, I of course bringing Lowland Ninetales, I think Spicy, off the bench for the first time this week. Mainly there for the Rain. Freeze Dry does a lot to his team. He's got Jirachi to swap into it as well as Entei, but I'm not too worried about those. I've got a lot of Pokemon to deal with those in the back. But otherwise I can just kind of click Freeze Dry. Brought Aurora Veil just to make it easier for me to set up, potentially, but I've also brought Protect and Disable. I didn't feel like I really needed too much else. I'm not bringing Moonblast because I don't expect that I'd want to stay in on a Megalopni anyway, and I'm simply not bringing like Dark Pulse or something for the Jirachi. Basically my idea would be is that I can protect to scout what moves, say a Choice Banded Entei or just the Jirachi wants to go for, and then I can disable it, so I'm therefore walling the Entei and Jirachi, which is going to be a lot more effective than hitting them for like 30% when I'm not that strong. The 184 speed is just to make sure that I do outspeed the Entei and Jirachi and Zapdos and stuff. Don't need any more speed, rest is just some special attack to try to hit as hard as I can. So next up is my main answer to the Jirachi and Entei. Of course, got Intimidate, Incineroar, Cool Cat Saves the Kids. I'm bringing Knockoff instead of Darkest Lariat because it's not really about the damage, even though I am running Adamant Max Attack. I just really want to be able to get rid of something like a Damproc or Choice Effects from Kingdra trying to pressure me, or like a defensive Zapdos Leftovers or Rocky Helmet that want to try to pressure a offensive Incineroar. U-turn obviously just for momentum, Fake Out so I can get some shit off on things as I switch in, and Fire Punch because I don't want to take Flare Blitz recoil when this is going to be wanting to come in several times in the game. So yeah, like I said, this is going to be my main answer to the Jirachi and the Entei. It's also going to kind of help with the Golurk, but I'm not really too worried about that. I just really did want a solid answer to those Pokemon. Next up, I've got T-Bone over here, Landorus T. He's got the Yachi Berry. So this is going to be a lure for both potential Scarf Jirachi and Lockney Ice Punch. Both of them are very likely to run Ice Punch, I think, because obviously it's going to deal with Landorus, so 24 attack investment plus superpowers enough to kill the Lockney. It might need Rock Chip, but I don't exactly recall. And yeah, Earthquake just does a lot to the Jirachi. So otherwise, if I didn't bring the Yachi Berry, then obviously they're not going to be too successful at dealing with both of those Pokemon. I'm not too worried about them because I do have the Incineroar and the Deoxys speed to deal with them, but it's good to have a secondary answer. This gives me another pivot and also my rock setup. So at this point I'm still definitely worried about the Rain. It's just Kingdra by itself even, it doesn't even need Rain support to really put in a lot of work on my team, so I'm bringing in Roserade here. once again, bringing this death set that I've bought the past couple of weeks. Might be getting a bit predictable at this point, but it is my best answer to Kingdra. This thing doesn't even get to a KO by the Draco. Draco does about 45% I think in specs. So definitely a solid switch in. I don't do too much back, but I can definitely pressure his team a lot with spikes and toxic spikes. You'll notice that he does have 5 forms of removal and Zapdos, Whimsicott, Hitmonchan, Amaldo, and Pelipper, but I don't expect his Whimsicott, Hitmonchan, or Amaldo to come. And if Whimsicott does come, it's obviously not going to want to come into a Roserade because if you have a Sludge Bomb, Sludge Bomb's going to threaten the Zapdos with poison, and yeah, once again, Pelipper's similar. It's not going to want to come in and get poisoned when it's going to be his main way of winning. I can just bring in Ninetales from that anyway, so I still think that Hazard Stacking is going to be effective on him, so we'll see. And then the last Pokemon I'm bringing is the Metagross. This is mainly to dissuade him from clicking Draco Meteor. Having the Fairy type and the Steel type means that he's definitely going to be a lot more likely to be clicking Surfs or Hydro Pumps to try to break down my team, so that just means that the Roserade is going to be able to take hits for a little bit longer. Decided to take more advantage of the Aurora Veil here with another setup Pokemon, since I didn't really feel like I needed any other set. And it's good to have a backup Wincon in case something weird happens with Deoxys, like getting Crit Fake out and Crit Quick Attack or something dumb like that. Bringing the Lumberry, I was thinking Mental Herb just for some heat for the Whimsicott, Whimsicott Encore, or the Megalopony Encore, but I highly doubt that Encore is going to come out from either of those. They're both going to definitely be fearing taking the hit from me and probably won't be expecting agility, so I instead went with Lum just to heal off any discharge or static powers from the Zapdos pretty much, or Scald Burns. I can take a fair few hits, especially considering I don't need to put all my EVs into speed. I can put a lot into health here. This is enough speed to outspeed Megalopony at +2. I cannot outspeed Kingdra at +2 regardless of how much speed I put into it, so there's not really much point in doing that. So yeah, I can just take hits fairly well, and if he gets any secondary effects, then I can heal that off with Lumberry and try to put in a lot of work. This is it's kind of just slapped on though. I didn't really feel like I needed much else. I could have gone Mega Kang, for example, but I think he's going to prep pretty hard for that. And also Megalopony is just too threatening for the Mega Kang to deal with. It's going to be able to come in and pressure me out every time. And, you know, Jirachi and Zapdos should be able to cover Mega Kang's hits fairly well anyway. So I decided against bringing that instead of the Metagross. So yeah, that's the team, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave any feedback you have for how I can improve on these videos. Your feedback is appreciated. Looking to improve as much as I can, and see you soon for the match. Should be uploading that shortly after this video goes up, so look forward to that. Bye.